टेली स्कूल, तालीम घर घर।
What are you doing, Mariam?
I'm reading a book. Do you need something?
Yes, I'm feeling hungry. Is there something to eat?
Well, Ammi is making pizza.
How long will that take? I can't wait.
You don't have to wait. It's right there in the kitchen.
You mean it's ready to eat?
Yes, that's what I said.
Not quite. You suggested it wasn't ready yet.
What?
You said that your mother is still making the pizza. But she had already made it.
How did I do that?
Well, you used the present continuous tense for an action that was in the past.
The present continuous tense?
The present continuous tense is used to describe something that is happening right now, at the time of speaking. We use it to describe something that is continuing to happen in the present. Whatever action it describes has not yet ended.
Oh, so when I said Ammi is making the pizza,
You were saying that she was still making the pizza.
I get it. But how do we use this tense?
We add ing to the main verb. We call this the present participle. Also, we add suitable helping verbs set in the present tense with the present participle. So, if you're using the present continuous tense, this is how you use it in a sentence. You use the helping verb to be, like am, is, are, with the present participle of the main verb. For example, you are reading a book. I am talking to you. Your grandfather is sleeping in the bedroom.
Oh, I get it.
Really? Can you give me some examples?
You are teaching me about the present continuous tense, and I am learning. Asif is missing out on all this new information.
That's very smart, Mariam.
I know, right?
Have you seen Asif?
He's at his friend's house.
This late, he's always getting himself into trouble.
Wait, you just used the present continuous tense. But Asif's not in trouble right now.
That's because we can also use the present continuous tense to show repeated actions or habits. This is why I use the adverb always with it. Wait, let me give you some more examples. You are always complaining about Mariam. Your mother is constantly misplacing her car keys. Your grandfather is forever cooking in the kitchen.
Where else can we use the present continuous tense?
Well, we can use the present continuous tense to show current trends. For example, gold prices are going up. Most people are shopping online these days. Schools are being closed down because of the coronavirus.
Why is Tata John in such a hurry?
Oh, he's just packing. He's leaving for Karachi tomorrow.
So we use the present continuous tense for something we will do in the future as well?
Yes, we use the present continuous tense for events planned for the future. For example, your khala is arriving at the airport tomorrow at 6 a.m. Your school is organizing an annual dinner this Sunday.
Okay, that makes sense.
So, when is Asif coming back?
I see what you did there. You just asked me a question in the present continuous tense. But I really don't know about Asif. He never tells anyone.
Yeah, he is always behaving irresponsibly.
Asif just called. He's staying at his friend's house tonight.
Okay then. Mariam, can you do a quick recap of what you learned about the present continuous tense?
Yes, the present continuous tense is formed by adding ing to the main verb and using a suitable helping verb with it. This tense is used to describe something that is happening right now, repeated actions or habits, ongoing trends, events planned for the future.
That's brilliant. Now, where's that pizza?
मिलते हैं एक छोटे से ब्रेक के बाद। चलें अब चलते हैं वापस अपने लेसन की तरफ।
Oh my god, Abu, why are you walking on crutches?
Yeah, what happened, Abbu?
Don't ask. It was raining all morning, and the streets were wet and slippery. As I was driving to the university, I was thinking about the lesson I would be teaching that day. I clearly wasn't focusing because as I was approaching the entrance, a deer appeared on the road. I swerved to miss it. The car skidded and I crashed into a lamppost, spraining my foot on impact. A kind-hearted gentleman who was going down the same route rushed me to the hospital before dropping me home.
That was some adventure you had. But I'm puzzled about one thing.
What?
You were talking about something that happened in the past.
Yes?
Then why were you saying was raining, was driving, was thinking, instead of saying rained, drove, and thought?
Yeah, Abu, why didn't you just use the simple past tense? That's what we normally use to express an action that occurred in the past but did not continue in the present.
Actually, I used a combination of the simple past tense and the past continuous tense for my story.
The past continuous tense? What's that?
The past continuous tense is used to describe actions that began in the past and continued for a short period of time after the action started.
You mean actions that are no longer happening at the time the sentence is being said or written?
Exactly. Remember that the simple past tense, also known as the past indefinite tense, usually includes a time frame. For instance, Sarah studied for the exam last night. Last night is the time frame within which Sarah completed the activity. On the other hand, the past continuous tense describes actions or events that were in progress at a specific time in the past. It is used to show the listeners or the readers that this activity lasted for quite some time before it finished in the past. For example, Sarah was studying for the exam all night long. Here, we want to emphasize that the action lasted the entire night. We also use the past continuous tense to show an ongoing action in the past that was interrupted by a sudden event. For the interruption, we use the simple past tense. So we often find a past continuous and a simple past tense in the same sentence. For example, Ali was flying to Singapore when the meeting got cancelled. So, Ali was on his way to Singapore for a meeting when he learnt that it would no longer take place.
When should we use the past continuous tense?
Well, the past continuous can also be called the storytelling tense because we commonly use it while telling stories.
Really?
Yes, the past continuous tense shows actions happening at the same time as other things in the past. So it makes the story more interesting, alive, and action-packed.
And how do we form the past continuous tense?
That's simple. We form the past continuous tense by using the past tense of the verb to be, so either was or were, plus the main form of the verb and ing. Here are some examples of positive or affirmative sentences. Singular forms. I was cycling down the hill when the brakes failed. You were climbing a tree when a coconut fell on top of your head. He was playing the piano beautifully. She was eating ice cream before her friends arrived at the mall. It was snowing quite heavily last night. Plural forms. We were cooking dinner together when the fire alarm went off. You were paying attention during class, that's why you all scored well in the test. They were jogging in the park when it started to rain.
How do we form negative sentences in the past continuous tense?
We again use the past tense of the verb to be, so either was or were, but we add not to the verb, contracting it into wasn't or weren't if need be. The main verb, plus ing of course, comes next. Here are a few example sentences in the negative form.
That seems easy. Finally, what about questions?
For questions, we still use either was or were, followed by the subject, the main form of the verb, and ing. We punctuate the sentence at the end with a question mark. Let's take a look at a few example sentences in the interrogative form of the past continuous tense.
Thanks, Abu. That was really informative.
You're welcome. This is so much more important than a sprained foot after all. Well, in all seriousness, it probably is. Can you quickly recap what you've learned?
The past continuous tense is used to describe actions that began in the past and often continued for a short period of time after the action started. This tense describes actions or events that were in progress at a specific time in the past.
Also, the past continuous tense can be used alone or it can be combined with the simple past tense to show that an action or event happened in the middle of another action. It gives a sense of the order of events and when events of the past happened in relation to one another.
Brilliant. I'm going to lie down for a while. My foot hurts. Note that's not in the past tense.
Oh,
Oh,
Abu.
मिलते हैं एक छोटे से ब्रेक के बाद। चलें अब चलते हैं वापस अपने लेसन की तरफ।
I'm bored. Can we go home? Ahmed and I made plans to play football after school.
We can go home after we're done running errands.
It will be dark by then. Do I have to be here? Where are Samuel Bhai and Mary Baji?
They've gone back to their village for an emergency. Until they're back, I would really appreciate your help around the house.
But Ammi, that's not fair. Ahmed doesn't do chores and he gets to play whenever he wants.
That's enough, Jamal. It's important to know how to take care of yourself. Ahmed has a lot of people to take care of him.
Your total is 1,000 rupees.
1,000 rupees for a few vegetables? I don't have that much money.
Then don't hold up the line, please. I have other customers.
Excuse me, I'd be happy to pay for him.
I appreciate that, but it won't be necessary. He's charging too much.
It would be my pleasure.
Thank you for your kindness. You helped me when I needed it the most. This means a lot to me. You made my day special. I hope someone makes your day special too. May God bless you.
Thank you.
Ammi, when are Samuel Bhai and Mary Baji coming back?
I don't know if they will be. They help run the house and raise you every day. I am extremely grateful for them. We must show them how grateful we are by helping them in their time of difficulty.
I guess. Thank you for being honest. Most parents don't share difficult things with their kids.
Most parents are taught not to ask for help, especially mothers.
But it's good to ask for help and to help others.
How about this? If you help me shop for groceries, you can go play with Ahmed.
Thank you, Ammi.
Now, do you think you can make your own bed and clean up after yourself every day?
I think so.
I appreciate you. Thank you for understanding, Jamal.
Ammi, will Samuel Chacha and Mary Baji be all right?
I hope so. They might lose their home.
But where will they live?
Don't worry. I'm doing what I can. You just take care of yourself. Can you do that?
Yes, Ammi. Can they stay with us?
I wish it were that simple. Their entire family lives in that house.
Did they do anything wrong?
Not at all, my dear.
Do their children go to school?
They do for now, but if they lose their home, they might not be able to.
That doesn't seem fair.
No, it isn't.
Ammi,
Yes?
thank you for everything that you do. I know it's not easy doing it alone.
I'm not alone. I have Samuel, Mary, and most importantly, you. Thank you for being so thoughtful, Jamal.